Hey Mick, over at Johnson Creek Landscaping. This is Steve, and I'm with Ibex Digital Marketing here in Minneapolis. And I called you a little earlier today and got your voicemail, but I did some research on you, your business competition, and I decided to shoot the screencast over to you to see if it could help you out. So in this quick video, I'm just going to give you a few tips on how you can increase your online presence. And when you put these tips into action, Mick, you'll definitely start beating out your competition online and significantly increase your customer base. So let's get started here. I got your website pulled up, and first thing that I saw when I was researching you is just kind of how outdated this website looks here. I don't know if you update it continuously or not, or if you kind of just built it and have left it, but I look back and looks like your domain was established almost 24 years ago. So your website could definitely use a little bit of updating here. I would get your services pages separated out. Actually have a drop down here where you got service pages for different things that you do. And the main thing, though, I would add a lot more content. Content is any type of words, pictures, how your pictures are saved. All of this is content. You got it saved as your business name, which that's good. But Google loves to see over 1,500 to 2,000 words of written content to truly optimize your website. And the more content that your website has that includes specific keywords and phrases that your customers are using to search for you, your Google rank and your traffic will increase substantially. And I'll get into the right keywords a little bit later, but that was kind of the main thing I wanted to talk about, was building out your page a little bit more, getting keywords in, more content. The next thing is when I do a business search for you in your area, a typical one would be landscaping St. Paul, and this is what comes up. The first thing that you always see when you do a business search is the business Google Map Pack, and this is a really powerful place to be if you can get into this top 3 here, Mick. And the way you get into here is with what's called citations. And citations are basically just an online directory like Yelp or Yellow Pages or Better Business Bureau. And when you put your business name, your address, and your phone number into these directories, you get a citation hit. And the more citations you have, the higher that you climb into this area here. And I did a little research here, and on our citation finder, I pulled up some of your competition. Looks like you got 16 citations. So you're in Bing, Better Business Bureau, MapQuest, Yellow Pages, some different ones here. But there are hundreds and hundreds of these. A lot of them are free. Some you have to pay to get into, but a lot of the big ones are free. And it just takes time and to get a lot of citations, and that's what we do. We can get you, if you look at who was your top competitor, Monson Landscaping. Where were they at? I just did a bunch of landscaping places. So Monson, 22. So you're not too far behind them, and they're number 1. It takes a little bit more than just having, say, 23 citations, passing them by one. You would need to pass them by a lot, 40, 50, even 100 citations, and you can jump past them pretty quickly. And that doesn't take a whole lot of time to do. It's time consuming, and I know you're probably busy, so it's not something you would want to do, but that's how you can get into that. The next area, Mick, that I want to go over is the organic section of Google here. And the way you get into this is a few different things, but what main is with what's called backlinks. And I pulled up your website statistics here, and this is what I found. You don't have a whole lot of backlinks. 24 is pretty low, and you got 8 keywords that are in your website. And again, that kind of goes back to that not having a whole lot of content, not having a whole lot of keywords in your website. And when I pull this up here, this is what you're ranking for. These. I might get booted out here. Give me a sec. Come on. Okay, there we go. So Johnson Creek, Johnson Landscape. So these are what you're getting found for. When I first saw this line here, this popped out, and I went, oh, he's getting some good traffic here. 141 people visit your website every month, roughly by these numbers. And I thought that was really, really good, especially with 8 keywords. But then when I look here, the 141 are coming from people that already know who you are, already are probably your customers, and they're going to your website. So we typically don't count this as new customers. So it's a little bit of a skewed number here. The rest of them is getting no traffic. But what I want to show you is comparing you to some of your competition. And I think, which one did I try? I think I just did this. I think I did this one here. I went down to the bottom. So bottom of the first page. And you really want to get into that first page. Even if you're not number 1, 2, or 3, you want to get as high as you can. Most people don't go past this first page. They'll either stay in this Google Map Pack here, or they'll scroll down a little bit on the first page. No one goes to pages 2 through 10 or beyond. So you really want to get up into there. And your competition that was at number 9 was this Natural Environments Corp company. And they got a nice updated website, but look at their statistics on their website. They got 551 of those backlinks. And backlinks basically are just a website that's linking to another website via a blue clickable hyperlink text, which I'm sure you're familiar with. And the more of these backlinks that you have on different websites that refer back to you, it just builds trust in Google's eyes. So and increases your ranking, increases how high you get up into the organics of the Google search. So they have 551. You were at 20. I can't remember, 21ish. I think 24ish. Yep. And then when you look at how many keywords they have, you had 8. They got 447, and that's driving 518 hits to their website every month. And when you look at their keywords, and this is really important, they don't have all of them in one spot. They get in 17, 14, 14 to 11, 10, 10, all of these from different keywords that they have in their website. And you're in St. Paul, landscaping St. Paul, which I think is what I put up there. 200 people search landscaping St. Paul every month. And the reason why I really wanted to send this video over to you, Mick, is this is the exciting part that I see. This is the keyword difficulty right here. And the lower this number is, it goes all the way down to 0. The lower this number is, the easier it is and quicker it takes to rank for that specific keyword or key phrase. The higher they get, like Landscape Contractors Minneapolis, this is a high keyword difficulty. You get into the 20s and the 30s, it can take a long time. It can take a year to start ranking highly in those areas. But when you see 0, you can get there in a few months without a whole lot of effort. So that's exciting. You look at St. Paul Landscaping, 200. There's a few others. St. Paul Landscaping, another 200 at 0. And I found a bunch of these in the St. Paul area, Landscaping St. Paul, Minnesota, 100. That's at a 1. So, and you can see they're getting 7 people that are coming to the website just on that keyword search. This one they're getting 9. This one they're getting 10. So just right there, they're getting 20 people that are coming to their website just because they have that in their content of their website. So looks like the St. Paul area is really low for keywords and for volume. Excuse me. So that's really exciting. So, and you can kind of see too how they how much traffic they get. And typically the industry shows that, if they're getting 518 hits, 10% of those will typically call that business and request a quote or more information on their services. So if they're getting 50 people a month that are inquiring and calling on their business, even if you're closing half or a third of those, that's 20, 25 new customers a month that they're getting just based on their organic traffic that they have because of where they're ranked. So that's a really important factor that I wanted to show you. And I don't know what your profit margins are in your business. I would think with landscaping they got to be pretty high. So even if you can get 5, 10 new customers a month, I'm sure that would put a lot of money in your pocket and really increase your business. So, but this is what I do, Mick. And if you do find yourself wanting more traffic, more customers, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about your goals, and I can do some more research to find out exactly what it could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, my name is Steve and I'm with Ibex Digital Marketing, and thank you so much for watching the video, Mick. I really hope it helps, and have a great day.